Hi, I'm at Dad's. Just want to have a look at the state of play around the entrances, see what the wasps, if any, are doing. Hive number one, quite a nice bit of activity around the front of the hive. Flying about, they're quite happy. A few wasps I can see floating about here and there, just keeping an eye out for any dead bees that they can pillage. Father's Day colony seem a bit quiet in there, and there's wasps flying about the entrance. I noticed earlier when I just got here a few wasps trying to get in under the roof. There were a lot of dead wasps when I was last here, but in the last 10 days the balance has been tipped.
Yeah.
In the benefit of the wasps.
Mm.
Well, I'm back on bank holiday, August bank holiday Monday in the UK. So it's August the 27th, I think. The bees have had a 24-hour, literally a 24-hour lockdown. Yesterday's weather was absolutely tipping it down all day. So they wouldn't have been flying in that weather at all. So I'm back at Dad's today, and what we're going to do is we need to check to see if we've still got a queen in this hive or not. Back to this hive. Now, I've got another brood box there. It's a brand new box. The reason why, whether we've got a queen or haven't got a queen, I'm going to transfer the bees into the new brood box, is because if they've been attacked by wasps and they've been robbed out, there'll be an awful lot of robbing pheromone going on, and that can really stress the bees out. So what I want to do is transfer whatever's in that box into the brood box. If we don't have a queen, that brood box with all the bees is going to go on top of the Nuke No More hive, which is currently over there. That's a single brood box with a super on top. Oh, look at that. The eek somehow shifted over to the side. That's annoying. I didn't leave it like that. So, if they don't have a queen, this colony can unite with a colony that does have a queen, and therefore making both colonies, whatever's left in this box, all the more stronger. So we're gonna attempt that now. Let's see what the state of play is in here now. Water all over the place. I'll set the floor down here. The wasp there, just crushed it. Got wasps coming and going, and there's wasps inside, so I don't hold out much hope for finding the queen. And there's dead bees on the top. Can you see dead bees just in the corner there? Another wasp crushed. We've got wasps knocking about in the feeder as well. They've managed to get in. Now, there were wasps inside yesterday, and I might have trapped a few in, but there's not a lot I could do about that. I'm just going to smoke the bees down as best I can. And all this debris up here, stressed out bees from being another wasp there. Let's just have a little look. There's wasps floating about in here, so let's have a look. Absolutely there's no bees in this super at all. In fact, we've just got a few wasps on the crown board. So let's see if we've got a queen. This is the priority, my priority here. Pop it there. I'm going to put the crown board back on top. So we've got a few bees here. Take this frame out, which doesn't have anything on it. I can't unite this colony. Wasp on the corner there. I can't unite this colony if it's got a queen. And they'll probably be a bit upset. Back there. So much good sitting there. See if we've got any queen. And also bearing in mind the temperature today is about 18 degrees. Slightly over there. I'm just going to put it actually out of my way completely for now. So we're looking for the queen. Eggs. Got lots of nectar. Can't see any queen yet. She might have been gone for a while if she's been killed off.
The queen?
I'm going through the box now, Dad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get
Too close, no, okay.
And we've only got literally just got two seams of bees here.
See the front of
Oh, we got the queen. The queen's still alive. So
Okay.
really, what we need to do is put these girls in a nuke box,
it. Yeah.
because there's just not enough bees. There's not enough bees. So I'm going to close this hive up. Right, okay, let's set up a nuke box. I'm going to set it up in a completely different location. Okay, right, well I've got a spare nuke box. I've cleaned it out, I've blowtorched it in the inside. I've had to repair it a little bit. There's not enough bees to warrant keeping them in a nuke box, in a brood box. This is the one. Remember, they put some stores in there, so that can go in. That. We can shake those bees in, maybe. Just make sure there's no wasps going in here with the bees, if I can help it. Now, I don't know if we have any brood at all. One thing I want to do is just block up block up the entrance. Oh, Five Tall's gone walkabout again. There it is. And I think this frame is the other frame that had. We did see the Queen earlier. There she is.
No, you can't find it.
No, she's here.
Yeah, how close?
Frame of honey there. What else can we take from here? That's always been a really rubbish frame of comb. Ugh. Have we got any comb that she can lay in? That's a nice little bit of honey, that one. Oh, let's take this little wasp is not going to get her hands on it. We've got some pollen stores in here as well, so 5 frames, that's all I can do really. It's such a small colony that this is a lovely, was a lovely, that's got some pollen on that one. Been pretty much robbed out on here. We've got some wax moth damage as well. What I'm going to do is dismantle this box. Can't really see. You can see those bees in the corner, and that's the floor. There's something there. I lift the floor up. Just want those ladies to go in. Oh, this is what we've got so far. I've blocked the entrance off. I'm going to move it over there next to, just behind Dad there is, I set up a little. He's right in the way. Dad, could you move to the side a bit? There we are.
Want me to move?
Yeah. Just beyond the whirligig, here's a couple of stalls. Got my finger out of the way. A couple of stalls. And we're going to move it over there. I'll put the lid on. Luckily, a nuke box lid, the spare nuke box lid, fits.
Good.
And some of the bees are going back in. I've just tried to reduce the entrance as much as possible. Look, there we are, see? Because they will try to get in if they can, because I will kill those wasps if I have to. Killed one of them. Dead. No! I've just let it just a few feet away. I'm hoping that it's sitting on top of the brood box I brought over. See if that has any difference as far as wasps are concerned. There might have been one that got in. move this over to the spot I want it. Okay, so what I've done, this is the now Father's Day colony is in a spare nuke box I've got. It's not ideal. The entrance has been blocked up with a piece of foam. It's like really small space. There's lots of bees around the front, so I'm hoping that's going to deter any wasps that are trying to. There are a few around. What else have we got? We've put some of the supers, which were drawn out with a little bit of nectar and sugar syrup into the Nuke No More hive. Most of the bees were around here, but they're kind of not anymore. There's a few hovering about and a few wasps hovering about here, but they're just going to have to relocate themselves elsewhere, to be honest. And that's it. So, all being well, hoping that Nuke will have less robbing activity. We'll come back probably on Saturday to have another look and see what the state of play is. And that's it.